If I walked into your room right now, I'd probably see a guitar collecting dust in the corner, a half-finished coding project open on your laptop, and a shelf full of language books you haven't touched in months. And when you look at these things, you feel a quiet, heavy shame. Psychology says that this feeling means you are misunderstanding how your brain actually works. You might feel like this video is talking directly to you, like the algorithm somehow read your mind. And the fear you feel that something is wrong with you because you can't just pick one path is not a character flaw. It's a sign of a cognitive trait called multipotentiality. You don't lack discipline. You have a brain that values connection more than repetition. Before we break down why you keep quitting, I created a newsletter community where I share deep psychology like this. If you'd like to join, check the link in the description after watching. The first reason you feel stuck is something neuroscience calls the novelty dopamine gap. When you start a new hobby or project, your brain releases a rush of dopamine. This is the beginner's high. But for you, that excitement doesn't slowly fade. It drops suddenly. Research shows that once your brain figures out how a skill works, the dopamine shuts off fast. You don't just feel bored. It feels uncomfortable, almost painful. That's your brain saying, I've learned what I needed here. You aren't quitting. You've finished the learning phase. But knowing this doesn't explain why you can't just push through like other people. That leads us to a part of the brain called the anterior mid-cingulate cortex, or aMCC. Scientists call this the willpower center. When you force yourself to do something you don't want to do, this area activates. For people with ADHD traits or high curiosity brains, forcing focus on something that feels solved drains this area very quickly. You aren't lazy. You're lifting mental weight that feels 5 times heavier than what others feel. But the real damage didn't come from biology. It came from a lie society taught you. You've heard this phrase used against you. Jack of all trades, master of none. But that's not the full quote. The original saying is, a jack of all trades is a master of none, but often better than a master of one. Evolution supports this idea. We're told to specialize, be the best accountant, the best engineer, the best doctor. But in a fast-changing world, specialists are fragile. When their industry breaks, they break with it. You are different. You are a polymath. When you left guitar to learn coding, then left coding to study psychology, you didn't waste time. You were building a rare skill combination. You are the person who can write code that understands human behavior, or create music using mathematical structure. You need to stop seeing your life as a list of failures. You are not starting and stopping. You are collecting and combining. That guitar taught you rhythm and coordination. Those art tools taught you perspective. That coding project trained your logic. You don't need to be in the top 1% of one single skill. If you are in the top 25% of 3 different skills, you become someone no one else can replace. So be kind to yourself. Stop forcing your wide, curious brain into a small box. Your ability to switch paths is not a flaw. It's your operating system. Let yourself be interested in many things. The world already has enough specialists. What it needs are people who can see the whole picture. If this video made you feel understood, drop a brain emoji in the comments to show you're part of the tribe.